Why just upgrade taller shocks for a lift can actually make your ride worse. Hey guys, quick question. You are thinking about lifting your ride for better ground clearance, and you see some cheap extended shocks online that promise instant lift without touching the springs. Sounds too good to be true? It is. Today I'm breaking down the number one beginner mistake I see all the time. Just putting on taller shocks, it usually makes your ride harsher, less capable off-road, and can even damage parts. Let's fix that myth right now. Here's the deal. Shocks control motion. They dampen the bounce after the springs do their job. But shocks do not hold up the vehicle's weight or set the right height. That's the spring's job. If you install longer shocks on stock springs, what actually happens? At rest, the springs are still compressed the same amount, so your ride height stays basically the same. But now, the shocks are longer, so when your spring compresses, hitting a bump, the shock bottoms out early or hit the bump stop too soon. Harsh ride, clunking noises. Worse, on full droop, we're hanging in the air off-road. The springs can actually fall out of their perches or losing contact because the shocks is limiting extension instead of the spring. That means there's no downward force on the tire. You spin out in mud or rocks instead of crawling. Real-world headaches I've seen. Ride gets harsher on road. Every pull-through feels like a hammer because compression travel is reduced. Off-road, less articulation. One wheel drops, but the spring can't push it down. Poor traction, easy high center stuck. Parts damage. Shocks get topped out or bottomed out constantly. Blown seals, bent shafts, or even cracked mounts. Quick tips to do it right. For a rear lift, 1.5 to 3 inches. Always match taller springs or coils, plus longer shocks. Turn for a new travel. If budget is tight, start with a proper spacer or leveling kit. Match the shocks before going big. Always get an alignment after. Better angle kills tires and handling. Do it properly once, and your ride will actually feel better both on and off-road. That's why just slapping on taller shocks is a classic trip. It promises a lift but delivers headaches. If this saved you from a bad boot, hit like and drop a comment. What's your current setup? Planning a lift? Tell us your ride and lift goal. We'll reply with your advice. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Next up, why you almost always need upgraded control arms after a 2-inch lift.